The following segment is intended for entertainment purposes only. Mood Swings does not encourage, support, endorse, promote, inspire, co-sign, validate, or spiritually align with the behavior you're about to hear. Any resemblance to your personal habits is not our fault and should be discussed with a licensed professional. By continuing to listen, you agree to mind your business, drink water, and please stop. Proceed at your own risk. Hey everyone, it's your girl Jay.
I'm Kendra, and you're watching Mood Swings, the podcast. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, what you been up to?
Same old, same old. Just, a whole new week. And I have been enjoying this beautiful Bay Area weather that I've been looking for. It's been raining and yucky and gray out here. So to finally have some sun has been everything for me.
Girl, I know it. I was just out in Monterey this weekend and it was absolutely beautiful. Now, let me just tell you, I act completely opposite of what that weather was going to be because historically it's muggy,
Mm-hmm.
it's overcasty, it's got a lot of humidity in the air, right? No, it was absolutely
Down there by the
gorgeous.
ocean.
Well, I'm looking like an asshole with turtlenecks and fucking Uggs on and shit. And it's hot and people got bikinis on and they're over here surfing with the seals and shit. So
Oh my gosh.
my husband and I had to do a little shopping trip, but I made it work out and it worked out because it started to get a little cooler at night. And then I woke
Yeah.
up on Sunday on our drive home and then it got overcasty again. But
Ah.
it's still hot as hell out here in Vegas right now. So
Mm-hmm.
hot that I made myself a raspberry lemon drop. And the only reason why I did this
Ooh.
too is because I had it this weekend and it we had it at at Chart House and the puree was so thick I couldn't even drink my alcohol.
Mm.
So when I got home, I decided to make my own version and it's making me feel a little messy today. And I think that's my mood. How about you?
Hey, I love it. Ooh, it's pretty too. Looks like red Kool-Aid. Or as I would
I
tell
know,
my
right?
girl Tamara, looks like regular juice. Looks good.
Thank you. Well, what are you drinking on, K Mac?
You know what? I don't even know. I want to talk about my drink. It's fucking dumb. I I was
Okay.
running late today. I was running late, so I just had to hurry up and just like make a concoction. And I was like, "What's in here? I don't feel like wine. I haven't eaten. Like, what do I want to get?" So out of all of that, what do I reach for? Tequila, the mezcal tequila, and I try to do something extra. I put some bitters in it and some more apple juice. Anyways, it's stupid. So I'm just, but I don't believe in letting a drink go to waste. So it's going to get drank. Getting
Waste not, what
just
not,
whatnot.
Exactly.
I know there are alcoholics in AA wishing they had a drink right now. Jay, before we get started, I want to start a new thing where we're shouting out our fans of the show. And I'm talking about real fans, fans that are
I
like
love it.
they're constantly engaging with us on our social medias. They're leaving us messages. They just, you can feel the vibe. You know that they love the show. What do you think?
Absolutely love that. I want to make sure to let them know that we love them as listeners and we consider them part of our family.
So I was thinking they could join our swing set here since we are mood swingers. They'll be our
Watch
swingers.
out, Beehive. Shit, we got the swing set.
We got the swing set, right? Or swingers in the swing set. So I want to give a shout out to this particular fan, and he's going to be our official fan of the week. His name is Lou Dog 1975. Thank you so much for joining the swing set and being a fan of
Yes.
the show. We
We love your
appreciate you.
comments. Yes, thank you, Lou. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for letting people know about it. Where the hell is it at? So the last time he did that, we were actually on our winter break, but we didn't actually explain that. So next time we'll make sure to let our listeners know when we plan our breaks, so you don't have to wonder when we'll be coming back. But yes, he was one of the ones that pointed it
That's
out,
right.
and we appreciate. And every comment and suggestion helps us to better our program. So we'd love to hear from you. And thank you again, Lou. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Lou Dog 1975. All right.
So what mood are you in, Kay?
So I don't know. I'm in a very playful, happy, cheerful mood, but
Yay.
I what mood would I call this? I'm in a fun-loving mood. How about that?
Fun loving mood. I love that. Hey, that's a great mood to be in. I hope everyone else, all the listeners, are also in that mood. Unless they share the messy mood with me because I'm feeling a little messy today because, you know, I've been on the internet and I've been seeing a lot of internet drama
Mhm.
happening. It's people I don't know, but for some reason they feel that they need to share their drama with us online. And we get to watch it unfold story by story, TikTok by TikTok, Instagram by Instagram. Part
Mhm.
2 is loading. But before I get into what I wanted to talk about today, there is a little bit of mess that I did want to sort out for our listeners. Um, about a month and a half ago, there was a post that was circulating Instagram, and my best friend Kendra was perusing that post and thought it would be funny to make a quick little comment on it, and then just fade right off. She didn't think anything of it, but unfortunately, over 1,000 other people thought about it. They thought about her comment and felt that they needed to stop what they were doing and make sure to let her know what they felt about her and her comment. Okay, so for the audience, if you can do us a favor, K-Mac, and kind of just revisit that time where you were just scrolling around on a Sunday afternoon and you happened upon this post and you so innocently made a certain comment. Could you kind of walk us through that?
And girl, I was just minding my Black owned business. That's it. Minding my business. So there's this Bay Area creator named I Am Saucy who's from the Bay, like I just said. And he's so funny. I love him. He cracks me up. I love like his style of comedy definitely matches up with my sense of humor, right? So I love his post. And he had just made a funny post saying, he was acting like he was on a show and he was talking about this something that he suffers from called OLW, and it stood for only liking white women, right? And
Well,
he's giving scenarios. He was like, I went to college in Utah, and that's when I knew I developed OLW. And he's giving all these scenarios that were showing him like the symptoms of OLW. And one
mhm.
of them was that he goes into a Dick's Sporting Goods and he puts on a pair of Hoka tennis shoes, right? The running shoes. Yeah, yeah. So he's in the Hokas and he's running up and down the aisles in the store and it's funny, right? And I have a love-hate. Never mind, it's a hate-hate relationship with certain tennis shoes. I don't know. I I
We
left a
shall not
comment.
say
All I
names.
said,
Hokas on clouds.
I'm saying,
We want some names.
uh, and apparently something called Brooks, which I'd never heard of before, but the people that were clapping back at me made sure to let me know about Brooks. So apparently Brooks are ugly as well. But anyways,
All three communities
so
coming right at you, along with
all
Soskini
three.
and all, everything.
Bring it. Bring it. I live for this shit. Live for it. So all I said in my comment, all I said, and I'm going to read it so that I quote it correctly so that I don't take anything out of context. All I said was, whenever I see a black man in Hokas, it tells me everything I need to know.
That's good. Now, listeners, I do again want to add a disclaimer here. At Moose Wings, we do believe in growth, and sometimes growth comes with arch support. Okay, so we're in this together because we're all on the same gang. We don't need to hate. Here we go. Some people think I'm nice. I was getting my nice tea on this weekend. Nice tea, or whatever you want to call it. That whoever wrote that for Dr. Dre.
Right. And Dr. Dre probably wrote it for. Oh yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Jay, all I said, I didn't even go hard, and I could go super hard. I didn't go hard. All I said is when I see a black man in Hokas, that always tells me what I need to know. Did I ever say what it is? I mean,
Doesn't say anything other than
it doesn't say anything.
here's an invite to get in my ass. That is what your whole statement said. Here's an invite to get in my ass. Taken number one. Go ahead.
No, what it tells me is that men that wear Hokas are exactly not my type of guys because they're sensitive as fuck. It's just, you know what I mean? Like it's just orthopedic foam. We don't have to fall out behind some orthopedic foam. And
Not at
listen, and if
all.
I see you in some shoes that look like they should come with a referral to the podiatrist, then listen, I'm gonna say something. Period. So let me just tell you some of the shit these people are saying. They're so mad at me, right? So this guy, I tap 88, right? And I'm giving out names. All right, so this one guy, his handle is iTap88. He said, "Hold on, ain't no Hoka slander will be tolerated." LOL. Which I put a heart back. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that. And also, what I'm not mad at either is how some men are on here like, listen, I work at a hospital and I wear these for work. And I did okay, listen, let me give this disclaimer. If you are working a job that's about to pay you a check and it's required that you wear these on the job, then by all means, get your money. Get that money. And then when you get your check, buy you some Jordans. But until then, you wear your Hokas on the job. I'm not mad at you for that. I am not mad at you for that. So Dr. 77 Brown, who had my back, said, Hokas are the ugliest shoes ever. That's a real one right there. That's a G right there.
Next
That's a
to
whole ass G.
unclouds. Unclouds
So
are they are step right. They're like neck and neck or arch and arch. I would say.
arch and arch, support and support. Okay, so this
Mm-hmm.
other guy, I am Don Wolf. He wrote, "You know how many black women wear those?" Laughy face, laughy face, laughy face, laugh face. Stop it, sis. So to you, I am Don Wolf. No, I don't know how many black women wear those because none of the black women that I know wear Hokas. So I have no idea. And guess what? I don't want to know. I don't think a lot because I feel like my sisters are fashionable. I feel like my sisters are killing the game, and they're not doing that in Hocus Boo. They're not.
But you did get some
What'd you say?
comments from some sisters too, didn't you?
I did. I wanted to find this one, and she straight up said,
So surprising, right? I know.
"My husband wears Hokas and I wear Sacroni, and we're fine." Well, guess what, sis? Wasn't talking to you, was I? Just want to be in everything. Just gotta be in everything. No
Gotta
one
be
was
there.
talking to you, sis. I specifically said a man, and I still didn't say what it tells me. Maybe a man in Hokas, maybe that could tell me when I see a black man in Hokas, that tells me everything I need to know. Maybe that everything could be this a working man. He got a job.
Right.
Maybe it could been maybe this could been, "Hey, this is a dad right here. These are some suburban dad shoes. He's a dad. People depend on him. He's respectable, a pillar of our community." You don't know what I said it was telling you. You just in your sensitivity was like, "Oh, this black lady doesn't like Hokas. You judging me because I wear Hokas." Now that's true. I am judging the fuck out of you because you got some hookahs on, but didn't mean I don't like you. I'm just saying it tells you what it needs to know.
Everybody want to be Ralph Tresvant, but nobody want to be Ralph Tresvant. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Oh my gosh. This other guy had the audacity to tell me that, "Then you must not be very fit." And I was like, see, I almost said something real ugly.
Clutch my pearls.
I was like, "I'm
Now,
about as
now,
fit as your mama. How about that?"
did you get a chance to look at his profile? Because I'm pretty sure, because those types of comments come from a certain breed, and we know what kind of breed that is.
I did look at his profile. All it had was a picture of a foot. Now, I will say this. For him to be a man, he had a very nice foot. I was like, okay, you're getting a pedicure, you're taking care of yourself. Got it. Yeah, it looks good.
Well,
But it was just a foot.
apparently he really cares for his feet and the support in which you just literally just came for him. So I guess I get it. I guess that he wanted to let you know that you know arch support is important in society today. I get it.
I guess so. So one
I
guy,
had
Charlie
plantar fasciitis,
McNarly,
girl, so I totally understand. But no one ever told me to wear Hokas, though. They just said stop wearing
are
high
you
heels.
going to? Yeah. What? Are you going to wear Hokas?
No, I'm gonna wear
Are
my
you
LaMonica
going to?
twos. I'm gonna wear my LaMonica twos like I always do. Shout out, no
Mm.
LaMonica, silly of me.
So this is why I should probably say this too. I don't mean no harm. I clown
Mhm.
all type of shoes because I do clown you about those Lamonicas. I clown you about them quite often, and then end up
What you
buying you
doing?
some Nikes because I wanted you to get rid of the Lamonicas. Right? Am I right?
And
And
I
I love
I've
you.
worn them. I've worn them, but they just are not as comfortable as my LaMonicas and my LaMonica twos. I'm just saying. And for everyone who knows what a LaMonica is, okay, they're
No one
actually
knows what they are. No
Lamonicas
one
or
knows.
something. I don't know. I never wear any brand name, and it really, really, really chaps K Max hide. And she's like, "We're getting ready." She's like, "You going out with those?" I said, "Yes, I am, bitch." And she's like, "Great,
And
Hokas."
I thought that if she really wanted some nice tennies, I'll buy her some tennies and she can wear those and that'd be cute. Some cute little Nikes with a pink swoop. No, she still wears the
You
Lamonicas.
can't shame me out of comfort like a motherfucker. You can't do it.
Apparently you can't shame these men out of it either. So, okay, so Charlie McNarly said, laugh out loud.
Wait,
I'm a
I'm
big
sorry, who?
man. What?
What is
Charlie
Goofy?
McNarly. I like
Okay.
his name.
I did
Charlie
too.
McNarly. He said, laugh out loud. I'm a big man and I work in healthcare. I must, with all caps, wear Hokas or suffer when I get home from work. And that's what I'm saying, Charlie. I'm not mad at you. You get that paycheck. You get it. But when I see you on the weekends, you better have them J's on. I'm just saying. But when
All
you try to
busted
get a
out.
paycheck,
He walk on his on the sides. That's why he do the side bend and the shoes be all just busted up on the sides. No, I'm saying so the Hokas allow it to balance out and provide the correct support. So I get it. I tell you because you know what, my ass walks sideways sometimes. You know, at that little
oh my
opposite little
gosh.
pigeon toe. I know it's my hips.
So I'm going to read a couple of more.
Okay.
This guy, I think it's Jelly77. He says, smiley face, yo, stop. I love my Hokas and my Nubian queens. And I love you for that. But are the
Mhm.
Nubian queens loving you back with them Hokas on? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's all love. I mean no harm.
You know, you're actually coming with the real nice ones. I've come across we've had conversations and we've had some crude ones come across there as well, which made absolutely no sense because we're here for fun, light-hearted, joking. No, we're not here to actually really make fun of someone. It's just to make someone laugh. But these people took it
Right.
seriously and like
Some
they were
people,
coming for you.
and I'm like, I didn't know that orthopedic shoes were this triggering. Like I really didn't. People were triggered. Some folks, and my first instinct was to get on them real tough. I like making boys cry. But then I said, you know what? No, I'm going to be easy. I'm going to be. So I took, you would have been so proud of me. I took the honorable way. There was one gentleman, and I don't have my notes right now to even give out his name, but he said some crazy stuff about, I can't remember and I don't want to get it wrong, but whatever it was, I ended up going to his page like, damn, that's a lot of hate for someone that, one, I wasn't even talking to you, homie. I don't even know you. Two, I never said what it told me. And if you got a closet full of Hokas, then just say that. I mean, like if you're, I don't even know. So, anyways, so I went to his page and I found out that I found out, I saw on there he had just graduated and got an advanced degree. And I was just like, you know what? I said what I said, and I'll say it
Was it an
again.
advanced degree
But
in podiatry?
facts, right? I don't know.
Was it in
I
Dr.
don't.
Scholanism? I don't understand why he was so still that gave me no understanding.
He got a doctorate in Dr. Scholl's. That's hella
Shows.
funny.
Go.
I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I know that he was defending these Hokas like it was his little cousin. Like he was on it. So I just went to his page. I mean, I didn't go. I mean, I went to his page. I saw that he had graduated. I went to his comment and I just said, "Listen, I said what I fucking said, and I say it again. But I see that you just graduated. Congratulations on a job well done. You have a prosperous year. It's not that serious, dude. It's just a little foam and cushion, not that serious.
And then he's
So,
like,
anyways,
fuck
it was a
you!
fun time.
Flat feet for life!
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So,
God.
yeah, and so it was just like a whole thing. People were really, really pressed about me not liking Hokas. Now, okay.
Well, that was invigorating. Just
Yeah.
nothing like some hate to get your day started. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I was just saying my piece. You would have thought I slandered their mama. Like they were going hard in the paint. It's not that serious, guys. It's not.
in,
This is what I was saying. So I was talking to my dear friend who had a pair of Hokas. That was my first time I'd ever seen Hokas. And he was like, well, the lady that sold them to me was really pretty. And she said that these were really good running shoes and they would change everything about the way that I run. So I got them. And I was like, okay. And then after that, I started seeing them everywhere. Like, but I was seeing them like on old white men. And I was like, oh, okay. And then you have a friend who was wearing the OCs. And I was like, what? Because, I
Mhm,
clown people's shoes. So I was clowning
mhm.
him, like, dude, what are those? And he was like, these are the most comfortable shoes you'll ever see in your entire life. I was like, okay, well, it's all good. Then you tell me,
And what's funny is that both of these people have been long time shoe heads. I mean, you couldn't
yes,
catch them
sneakerheads,
with
yes.
one single crease in their freaking Air Forces. Any type of shoe that they had. My husband has shoes from 1993. He pulled them out and like, oh my God, you got the retros. We're all, well, actually got the originals. Don't quote me and don't come for me, Hoka community. I was thinking there was like an age, right? That when we start to graduate into those types of shoes. But obviously in the workforce, you can be of any age to wear it, or if you just enjoy it because you're a runner or a sprinter or a Hoka. So, power to 'em.
Do you? Yeah.
And leave
Do
my bestie
you? You
alone.
know what I mean? Like, you don't know me, right? Like, you can't get caught up on because listen, I have a sense of humor. I got jokes, okay? Apparently, y'all got feelings. I got jokes. It's all good. Don't even worry about what I'm saying. If I see you in real life and you have them on, I'm going to clown you again, and we'll just do that till forever. I have a sense of humor. I feel like you all should have one too. So just lighten up, okay?
Right. It's all fun and games until you roll up with two bunions. I call you Paul Bunyan in a second. You know what I'm saying? Then we got some
Man,
problems.
I don't. And listen, and and let me just say this too. I don't care who you date. I don't care about your preference for whatever your preference is. I could care less. I got a husband and he don't wear Hokas. So I don't care. Do what y'all want to do. That was just me having fun. That's all. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers. Or speaking of more internet beef, that was more of what I was trying to get to with this particular episode. And I'll make it really quick. I just wanted to kind of just let you know and the listeners know that this is a ongoing trend. It is something that started city by city, caught on, and now almost every city has one. It's called "Are we dating the same guy?" That type of
Oh, are we
internet
dating
beef.
the same guy, sis? Yes, I'm
You
in that
know
group
what
on
I'm
Northern
talking about.
California Facebook.
So it
Yes.
started small,
Oh,
but now, I mean, there are so many of them. And I just wanted to kind of go over, yes, a couple of just little things that just stood out to me in this particular one. I'm trying to go down the rabbit hole. It's just too much. And there's like lawsuits pending because of defamation. Men are suing because they're saying that it affected their jobs,
men are
everything. But
so sensitive. Of course they're
I know,
suing. They're
you
they're
know
probably
what?
the ones that wear Hokas.
They were wearing Hokas. The ones that are suing said Timothy McMuffin was wearing Hokas during the time that he walked into the courtroom to file his injunction. So,
Of
one
course.
story, this one went viral in multiple city groups. Why? Because the woman posted, "Is anyone else dating this man?" And another woman commented, "Yes. Why?" Well, the timeline revealed that he celebrated a 1 year anniversary with two different women, same restaurant, same photo pose, same
What?
caption, two different weekends.
No.
Well, you know what?
No way.
If you're gonna be playing double agent, why not keep it the same? Date the person with the same name, then you're set because you are never gonna get caught because you're everything that if your memory of everything you've done, other than the conversations, maybe
Yeah.
it's kind of ingenious until you got caught.
Wait. But wait, you said same caption, so he was actually posting pictures of his 1 year anniversary with the 2 different chicks on, like, his socials?
I'm sure he had two different socials, obviously, because obviously they couldn't catch that, and then the two women caught it and was like, "Wait a minute,
Risky.
that
I
is
don't
super
know.
risky."
Did you fact check this story? Because that is risky AF.
Oh, there are so many more fact check stories. Just listen to this one here. But what about this? Story number two? A post asked, "Has
Mhm.
anybody dated him?" The reply was yes, but careful. Then he told me his dad died. The other said, "He told me his dad died too." And he said, "He also told me his mom died." Same man, three women, three dead relatives. Comment section, the family resurrects fast because all of them were not dead.
Oh, shit. Because I was gonna say, well, they could be dead. I mean, he could have a dead mom and a dead dad. I
Well, those
guess.
are three women and three different. Again, why didn't you just say it was your grandma all three times? Keep it consistent. Consistency is key if you're going to go ahead and run with something like that. But men, men with Hokas, they don't have the greatest decision making skills. So this is what happens. Let me move on to story number three. So the Venmo detective, a woman posted, "He says he's single, but never stays overnight." Another woman commented, "He
Mhm.
stays at my
Red flag.
place." Then he says he stays at my place. And he's like, "Not in my house." Then someone dropped Venmo screenshots with reoccurring payments labeled rent. Turns out he was living with one woman, dating two others, splitting groceries, and the comments are, yeah, he's not cheating. He's just budgeting.
Yes, I heard that. But the one woman saying he's always like he can't spend the night, and the other lady's like, "That's because he lives with me, bitch." And
Ex-
here's the Venmo showing that he's paying rent. Is
Exactly.
that what you're telling me?
I am telling you this. I am telling you this like this. And I love it when a story comes with receipts because when you don't have receipts, like you say, how do you know if it's true? I mean, it could been made up as well. Could have been receipts from another said person. Could have made that up. With AI, you can do anything you want to, but I think these guys are not as internet savvy as they think they are
Savvy
and getting caught up. So, story number
for
4, we
sure.
have city to city rotation. Yes, I said city to city because it was city to city, me and Levity, get your toilet paper because it's going to get shitty. So, this was widely discussed online in a press coverage. A man appeared in the NYC group, a Chicago group, and a Miami group. Same photos, same job
Damn.
title, same opening line. I travel a lot for work. And he did, just not for work. TikTok reaction videos blew up, and women start calling him the regional manager of lies. The real
That
proof.
was a good one. That was good. The regional manager of lies.
But here's the thing though. We have the downloads, we have the DLs, we have all these things happening. These men are flying and doing things in different cities. They're probably the ones that fly out to the countries and do their little things and then come back with the diseases. And then they're living this second or third life while having a full-on fucking family? That's what's
And
crazy.
having herpes and incurable gonorrhea and late.
Dick is not that good. Dick is not that good, Kate. My God. Come on. It don't make
I
any
mean,
sense.
dick is pretty amazing, but I mean, but I don't want it that bad. I mean, you can always find some good kind that doesn't have to come with all that baggage. God damn.
Exact. That's what I'm saying. Good dick, but bad dick or multi-home dick. I don't know. Rented dick. I don't know what kind of dick it is. There's some dick shit.
Whatever that is, keep that dick away from me.
That's right.
Yikes.
See dick run. So story number 5, the lawsuit that made headlines. Several men publicly filed lawsuits against group members and admins claiming defamation and reputational harm. In one reported case, a man claims posts in the group harmed his business. He argued accusations were false and it became national news. That's when the debate shifted from girl code to legal code. And that's your pivot
Mm,
to when is it too much, right? Or is it just somebody hating and really trying to ruin a person's life because maybe they were jilted, they were scorned, But you
that
can't.
could be.
Now, I think that when you're on this site, you do have to cross your T's, dot your I's, because you never know that if it's just another person in there wanting to ruin your relationship
Right.
and never once knowing this person, catfishing
Exactly.
them. But it seems like these
Yeah,
people are
for
coming with
sure.
receipts and they're having those conversations in the back end and they're coming to their own conclusions and finding out that this guy really is a piece of shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
So
if you are the woman that is slandering and or should I say lying, just lying on a man to ruin his life, then I feel like you're not gonna probably go the distance. So if, for instance, if that man gets a lawyer and is trying to take you to court and all that, I feel like if you were lying and making up some shit, you would kind of find a way to bow out of that because you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to a court and but if you're standing 10 tones down and you're like, "Get a lawyer, bitch. Like, I know what you did to me," then I feel like then you're
absolutely.
probably telling the truth. You're probably you know what I mean?
Some
This man probably really did some harm.
I know. Well, these groups are basically Yelp for men, but with screenshots. And dating apps connect you. Facebook verifies you. Check mark. So I'm just saying,
Check
there's
mark.
so many.
God.
See, Facebook and Instagram, I believe even TikTok allows you to create multiple personas online as long as you're over
Profiles.
13, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can be whomever you want to. And now with the deep faking and all the AI, it's going to go crazy all over the place now. Okay, Kay, we've reached this part of the episode where I wanted to kind of give you a little rapid fire quiz. I'm going to give you a scenario. You yell out if you think it's a red flag or just messy, and then kind of give me a little understanding of why you said it, what you said. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Okay. First one. He still follows his ex.
Well, okay, is messy and red flag kind of the same thing? Give me a definition.
Well,
Like
I
messy
would
is
say
just
red flag is cut him out.
full
He's
stop.
that. Messy is like, am I being messy? Am I being messy? Because I'm just, we're in a relationship. Should I be? So it's like a him or her, right? You or him.
Oh, no, I don't necessarily think it's a red flag unless if it's bothered you and you've said to him, do not follow her anymore, and he still does, then it becomes a red flag.
Okay.
People have
Okay. I like
passed.
that.
I mean, I don't necessarily mean that, okay.
You like that? I like that too. Okay. Well, he says he doesn't like labels.
Ooh, that's a red flag to me.
Red flag. I think so too. He likes options.
Yeah,
You're
why
just one
why
of
the fuck
you're one of 12.
isn't my vagina a label? And you like that, right? So you do
He
like
li-
labels.
he does like labels for sure.
Next.
Okay. Scenario number 3. He hasn't posted you and says he's private.
I don't like that at all. That those red flag too. Yeah. Well, I guess it depends. I can't just it depends. If you guys are just like 3 months in, then okay, I can kind of get that. He may not be ready to do all that right now. But if y'all are in a good
You're 7 years into it and 12 kids later. I'd be a
right,
little
this
suspicious.
is your right, this is your baby mama. Like you guys are about to have a child, or you have a child, or it's been longer than a year. I feel like at that point, come on.
Yeah. Is he private or is he just selectively private? You know? But
Mm,
yeah. Okay.
mhm.
All right. How about this? He says his last 3 relationships ended because the women were crazy.
No, red flag all the way. No, and lacks accountability. You did something.
You did something because if everyone else is crazy, the math is mathing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Judge Mathis. So, okay, we're good. Scenario number 5. He double texts you after you don't respond.
He double texts you.
Mhm.
So if he's like, "Where are you?" and you don't respond, and he texts us again and says, "Where are you?"
Mhm. And then he puts a
No,
low
I
jack in
don't
the
think
bottom
that's
of
a
your
red
car
flag.
and happens to show up at the same funeral that you said you were going to be in
Look,
Wisconsin.
listen, I like a little bit of that
Look
possession,
crazy.
jealousy. I like just a tad bit of it. Not crazy, but just a little bit enough to let everybody know that I'm yours. So I'm not
Mm,
mad. Double text all you want. I'm gonna look at my phone, act
like
like I
it.
never seen this shit.
I like it, Britney Spears. You see, I'm crazy. I got you crazy. You
I
know,
got your crazy.
and that bitch is crazy. I'm just saying,
I've been
you
trying to
got it.
tell y'all from day one.
Yeah. So it's not it's anxiety. It's not messy. I think it's just he just kind of wants to know where you're at. Maybe he missed it, but I mean, continues to do it, and it makes you feel a little weird. Then that's up to you. But if you like a little bit of that, then you can.
And I feel
All right.
like if that's your man, if you guys are casually dating and he's doing that, then that might be a bit of a red flag. But if this is your man, like how Method Man says, "I'm gonna shoot up the club for you." Shit, wait a minute, what? You gonna shoot up the club for me? Right? Wait,
Well, what about if he only texts you after 10:30?
red flag. That's a
Mm.
straight up booty call. Don't do me like that. No.
I agree because I feel daylight hours are for girlfriends or wives, and and
Significant others.
and sluts that do that are booty calls. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right. Here we go with this one. What do you think about this? He says he travels for work constantly, but never posts where.
Regional manager of lies.
Regional manager lie. Is he Delta Diamond or is he just lying?
I mean, you could post why I mean, you don't need to if it's going for work, you wouldn't put all what you're on there for work for, like, you wouldn't do all that anyway though, right?
That's true, but I guess he doesn't have to post it. But as long as he's telling you right where he's at,
If
I
he's
guess that's all
showing
that really
you,
matters. Yeah. Okay, so I would say
yeah,
that's just
because
red.
if I'm at work but if I'm traveling for work and then afterwards I'm going out for nightlife and things, I may not wanna post that either. I want my coworkers to know that they were all asleep after the conference and I was out at a club or you know what I mean? So I
Working. Okay, well then what about this? He tells you
yeah,
his dad died, and someone else comments he said that last year too.
mm,
But you could have 2 dads. You could have 2
and
dads.
that's
In fact, you got 3 dads. You could have as many dads as you want to in this world.
or you could get a detective friend like myself, and I'll find his dad, where he was buried, who was the casket manufacturer, what they buried him in, his
Mm-hmm.
birthday, his dad, and where his dad is buried. We just do a little detective work. That's all.
All I do is we just have a 9.99 deposit, and it's 39.99 a month. You can come in, come down to our website. It is Mood Swings PI Agency. We will get the information for you.
You know I will. I'll have it by noon.
I like it. I
Guaranteed
like
on your money back.
I like a timely response. One of the last scenarios here. You find a toothbrush at his place and it isn't yours.
Or tampons or
That would be awkward. Toothbrushes I can
yeah.
see as like, I mean, I have a guest room downstairs and I have guest toothbrushes all the time. But I mean, if the used one is actually sitting inside the actual one, right, dedicated spot right next to you, his.
But that's
Oh,
because you have a guest room at your house. If you are a single person, there is no
mhm.
guest room. Why are we finding toothbrushes or tampons or ladies' items like a cup or a glass or I don't know,
Exactly.
I don't know, but why are we finding remnants of feminine things at your house if you have no guest room and you're
I
the
know.
only one there?
I mean, what in the tu wong fu is
Wait,
happening here? You know what I'm saying?
but see, this is the thing. How do you even ask him? Because then he could be like, "Oh, that was from my mom," or "That was my sister's," or "My little baby cousin was here, and these are her things," or you know what I mean? So I would say
And it's
use
from
your instincts, ladies. Use your
that's
instincts.
true.
Believe your gut. If it feels
Yeah,
like it doesn't belong there, that he's lying to you, then chances are he probably is. God gave us this intuition that is out of this world. Use it.
true that. True that. Okay, ready for this one?
hmm
He says he's
hmm
single but won't FaceTime you at night.
So for a woman, I would think I wouldn't want to FaceTime anyone at night because me and one of my girlfriends, we talk about this often, like our go to bed routines. Like we got shit on our face and bonnets on our heads and scarves and makeup's off. And so, you don't want to see anybody at night. But I would think for a
Yeah, I
man,
get
it'd be less
that. As a
complicated.
yeah, men they look the goddamn same from morning to night. They
Yeah.
look exactly the same. What would you not be able to FaceTime me for?
Yeah. I agree. I
You
totally
know,
agree.
I mean, you may want some one-on-one face sexy time. You may want to do some of that, but
Yeah.
how can you, right? Um,
Yeah. Red
yeah, if
flag.
someone's in that house. I say that's a red flag. Someone is in the house.
Maybe it's his mama.
Could be his mom because his mom like, Henry, why is that girl's titties showing on our camera? Weird.
Well, the mom's Filipina.
Why am I yelling so much, Henry?
Why did you just slip right into that accent?
I don't even know.
But even if
I
it
don't
is
even
the
know.
mom, the mother should be in her own bedroom, right? And he's in his own bedroom. Yeah, red flag, red flag. The reddest of
Okay.
flags.
Okay. Well, wait. One more then. He says you're doing too much.
No, nigga, maybe you're not doing enough. Do
That
not
was
let
my
anybody
answer. He's
dim
doing
your
too little.
shine. Yeah, you're not doing enough. Don't let anybody dim your shine. You do all the much you want to do. You do it to the top of Much Island, to the top of Much Mountain. And when you get there, climb another 30 feet. Do I hate that. I resent that shit. Do not dim me.
Don't dim my light. This ain't Mount Vesuvius.
Mm-mm. Don't
But
think you
see,
can dim my light.
well, I thought that was quite interesting to hear because we obviously, with through experience, through our relationships that we've gone through, we are women who have been in a dedicated relationship for over 30 years. We see it
Decades.
from a
Yeah.
different perspective. Looking at younger women right now going through this, I feel
Yeah.
horrible that you have to go through this. Going through things,
Yeah.
and again, back in the day in the 80s and 90s, this shit happened kind of more in private. Now we had people gossiping, but it was that small town gossip. Your information is being spread out through countries now because it is now on the net and it does not die. And let's say, and the main things I always hate is when women and or men put all of their relationship information out there and just talk so badly about that person. The next week, they are
They're
all
right
in
back with
love.
them.
You're right back with
Yeah.
them. But what's sad is maybe it's been 30 years. That video is still there that you've done that. So I think it's the people who don't know you. We're the worst critics. We're the worst critics of you,
Yeah.
right? And now it's on the
Yeah.
internet. And the person that you have loved and everything has already forgiven you 5 years ago. But let me come across that post. I will talk shit about your ass
Right.
and about your on clouds and about your fallen arches. I talk about it all. I don't give a shit.
Especially if you're a grudge holder, which unfortunately I very much am. So if he did something awful to you 5 years ago, don't tell me because I'm gonna hate that person for the especially me, I'm such a protector, like just naturally of my friends, of my family, of my people. Anyone that knows me knows that I am your protector. And if you
Absolutely.
tell me that someone did something bad to you, I don't give a shit if it's been 20 years. I'm gonna hate that person for the rest of my life. So don't
That's
do that.
right.
Just don't tell me. If you plan on getting back with this person, don't tell me.
Don't
There's
tell
a
me
person
because
right now.
right, exactly.
There is a person right now that
You
knows
may
there will
be
never be any get back.
Yeah. Ooh, you made a mistake. You shouldn't have said that. Now you want them back in your life and you want me to be all chummy chummy with them and have dinner with them? I don't believe so. I
Yeah,
don't think that's gonna happen.
yeah.
It'll be a hot day in Hoka hell wearing those shoes and shit for you, right? Just saying.
Girl, you better be careful. They're about to come for you now. It's a whole Hoka crew out there. They're hard. They're like the beehive. They're not giving up.
I can take them in my LaMonica twos. I'll be getting my ass out. Now my shoes might bust a mile two because they're just were like cheaply made, but I don't give a shit. They're comfortable on my wide feet.
That's what I'm saying. Don't come for me in them Hokas because I'm gonna have on my Nike boot. I'm gonna stomp your ass out in 'em. Not in the Hokas though. You're gonna rock back and forth in those bitches.
Yes. Oh my God, K Mac, that was just so fun to talk about because
So
I
fun.
sometimes it's just nice to look on the internet and laugh and say, hey, somebody else got it
Yeah.
worse than me. So that's what makes your day go on. And I can sleep soundly. But I do have one thing before I end with this, and this is actually for the listeners, if you don't mind.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say, besties, if you can help us grow, if you've laughed, gasped, or sent this episode to your friend chat, just do us a favor. Please hit subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and even just Mood Swings Gang can help this algorithm. Just share with one friend. And if you really rock with us, then we have a donation link that's on our Buzzsprout show notes. Every dollar goes right back into the production and keeps this show
Amen.
independent. And don't forget, we're also Amazon affiliates. So everything we show or talk about is linked below so you can shop and support us at no cost. So let's reach the masses together.
That's right.
Yeah. All
I think
right.
that's great. I think that's great. I'm gonna link my 30-inch ponytail for the affiliate link because yes.
Yes, so that'll be our first link here on this show. If you're interested in the ponytail that K Mac is wearing, she looks awesome. She wore it the weekend she was out here, and she got so
No,
many
no, that was a
compliments.
different ponytail. That was a different one. That was my bubble ponytail.
Well,
I'll
both of
link
them
that
look
one
super cute on
too.
you.
This is
Both of
different.
them came from Amazon, so we might as well link them both down there. But yes, thank you so much, Kate. For it's always been a pleasure. I know we always can steal away a little bit of time in the day so that we can connect and have these conversations. But I know we are still wives, mothers, got things to do. But for this
Yeah.
hour that we're together, I am totally just with my best friend in another world, and nothing else seems to exist until we say cut and we're back to our regular lives. So with that, I just want to say
All
cheers to
right.
you, Kay. I love you so much. Hey,
Cheers. Love
hey,
you, Jay.
be watch out for the Hokas. Cheers. Clink, clink, clink.
Cheers. Clink, clink, clink.